myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Just like the light of a new day, it hit me from out of the blue, breaking me out of the spell I was in, making all of my wishes come true. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me.
Here he comes. Don't look like no rookie of the year to me.
Hey, amigo, ¿qué pasó?
Hey, ¿qué onda?
Dinero. ¿Cuánto dinero?
No, no hay nada para nadie, para ti, para él, para nadie.
Said
Says
No.
you won't throw no games.
Yo no engaño. Estoy
tell him
feliz.
if he fingers us, we're gonna kill his family in Puerto Rico.
I play for my fans, not for money.
Well, then let's take him out of the major leagues for about 6 months.
Desgraciado.
It's in the bag. Ain't no way the Stars are going independent now. No way.
These creeps are trying to tear down one of the pillars of this country's moral fiber. So don't give me a hard time here. I went to a lot of trouble to set this up. I got my old friend Tommy the Greek down from Vegas. He's going to give us an intro.
Yeah, but those guys are major leaguers, Bill. I mean, how am I going to do that? How am I going to strike out a major league hitter?
You're going to have the suit on underneath the uniform. Ralph, you'll smoke it in there. They'll never see the ball. I just have to know that you got some kind of control to be able to get it anywhere over the plate, that's all.
You know, I always wanted to play Major League Baseball, even when I was a kid in grade school.
Oh, nifty. Now, can we get on with this? We really don't have any time.
How are you going to do it, Bill? I mean, why would the California Stars want to give me a tryout for their team?
In the past 3 weeks, their two hottest hitters have been run off the road and beaten up. Last night, their star pitcher, Manuel Cortez, best pitcher in the league, beaten up. Somebody doesn't want the California Stars to win this pennant.
Well, they're only 2 games away from winning the pennant anyway, and I don't think those guys up there gave me the suit so I could play Major League Baseball, you know?
Ralph, this is a fix of Major League Baseball. Come on, I mean, that's like trampling on the flag. Whoever these guys are that are beating up the players are going to come after you when they see your Hummer. And when they try to run you off the road, we bust them. You got it?
Nice.
Okay, now, you got the suit under there.
I do.
Okay.
Hey, Bill, let me try a slider. I used to have a great slider.
No junk balls, kid. Just give me the big one. Let's have the fastball, baby. Fire it in. Here-ya, humba, humba. No stick on the batter here.
There's no batter.
Ralph, come on.
Okay, Bill, you're gonna see the Hinckley fastball, known at Redwood College as the Hinckley High Smoker.
Okay, fire it in. No stick on the batter here. No call on the b-ball.
Bill, are you all right?
Oh, I'll be okay.
Oh, boy, look at that. Broke your hand again, didn't I?
Oh, boy, what a fastball. What a fastball. I couldn't even see it.
I didn't know how hard to throw it, Bill. I didn't even take a full windup or anything. Did you see that?
I told you I couldn't. Come on, we gotta go. This is gonna work better than I thought. Get down. We gotta meet Tommy at the stadium. The Stars are working out this afternoon.
You better get your hand x-rayed.
Yeah, you just take care of the pitch and I'll take care of the hand. We got one shot at this, just one. We got to do it today.
Look at these guys. Oh, boy, what a team. Califano on third, batting .343. Kate behind the plate, firing the old signals out to the mound. Smell of hot dogs. Roar the crowd. Umpire yells, "Play ball!" Oh, I love this game. This game is American, like
Applesauce?
apple pie, Ralph. Try to have a little respect. Now, the pretty lady over here with the honey-colored hair, that's Deborah Dant. She does not know very much about baseball, unfortunately. Not like her old man, Colonel Dant. God rest his soul. There was a team owner for you. Trade your socks right off you.
Gosh, these guys out here are real major leaguers, Bill. All I ever did was throw a little bit in college.
Now, you gotta let me do all the talking, Ralph. I got our cover all wired up. I'm gonna be your player's rep.
Well, what do you know about baseball contracts, Bill?
You might as well ask me what I know about baseball.
Well, what do you know about baseball?
Ralph, the pennant is going to be won or lost in 2 games anyway, and I know baseball. I'm a fan. I know the heels, the wheels, and the big deals. I read Inside Sports every week. Trust me here.
Bill, these are the California Stars. I'm gonna be throwing the Hinckley High Smoker to the Stars.
That's right.
Boy, I wish Coach Matson could see me. Here's my Little League coach. Redwood City Cubbies. Yes, sirree. Little Shorty Steele on third. Gritty Grimes on second. Shep Allen on first. Me fanning the batters. Boy, we were a tough, scrappy little team, I tell you.
Okay, Ralph, let's go. Oh, ah.
Oh, yeah? Is what you say in the doctor's office, Bill. Around here, you yell, "Play ball!" Dugout humor.
Thanks a lot, Ralph.
Bill Maxwell, I'd like you to know Deborah Dant.
Miss Dant, how do you do?
Hi.
This is Russ
Nice to meet you.
Decker. He's the team's business agent.
Mr.
And,
Decker?
of course, Shorty Robinson.
Mr. Robinson.
Happened to your hand, Mr. Maxwell?
Was minor surgery. I had a wart taken off.
They wrapped it in a towel.
Yeah, we were wondering about that, too.
So, I guess it's time for my boy Ralph here to step upon the mound and fire a few BBs at your big bats.
Are you the BB gun?
Ah, yeah, afraid so. In his enthusiasm, my agent forgot to introduce me. I'm Ralph Hinckley. How do you do?
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Whitney High School?
Yeah, I'm a teacher.
All we need is 5 minutes of your time and your best hitter for a little pitching demonstration.
More likely, a batting demonstration.
Mr. Robinson, I think you're one of the greatest baseball managers of all time, sir.
Well, I'm glad somebody thinks so.
And that's why I wanted you to have the first look at Ralph. I thought maybe you might be one to put Califano in there because he's your steadiest hitter. And Ralph could fan him out with like 3 fastballs.
Oh, I also have a very nice slider.
No junk. Will you listen to me, kids? Straight fastballs and that's it.
3 pitches, huh? Tell Califano to go out there.
Califano? I'm gonna pitch to Califano. He's the best hitter in the league.
Ralph, I don't want any arrogance. Just show them how it is done as a gentleman. But I would clock it. You know, just for laughs, see how fast the kid can throw the old horsehide.
Okay, clock it.
The fastest clocked pitch was Nolan Ryan's fastball, wasn't it? 100.9 miles an hour?
Let's get this over with. I got a team to get ready. Everybody's in the bucket. I need to work on morale.
Have you tried team prayer? I mean, you're looking at it.
Califano. Get up there. Knock this kid's brains out.
Come on, skinny boy.
right there. Come on.
I hope this afternoon's not too early to open up a contract negotiation.
Thought you'd never ask. Okay, Ralph, let me do the talking here because contract negotiations are real ticklish unless you know what you're doing.
How would you know? Boy, I wish Pam was here.
Will you stop that? We don't need her. They're going to have some Beverly Hills lawyer with the gold chains hanging off his neck and an elephant hair bracelet and a Palm Springs tan, and I'm going to beat him up. You just make nice on Miss Gant, and I'll drop a net on the shyster.
Well, Bill, just remember, I teach class until 3, and I can't pitch during school hours.
No sweat. I'll take care of all that. Just let me do the talk, because this stuff is real easy. Hello there. My name is Maxwell, and this is Mr. Hinckley. I think you're expecting us. Mr. Hinckley?
Thank you very much.
Mr. Maxwell, we met earlier at the stadium. I'm Russ Decker, Vice President, Business Affairs and Chief Counsel.
Well, Russ, I hope you brought your wallet with you today.
Why don't we meet the rest of my people? This is Charles Miller, our insurance attorney. Mike Fisher, international contracts. Dave Hoblins, escrow banking and trust account attorney. Mary Todd, commercial contracts, loan out approval. And Sam Foster handles E&O for the club. Where are the rest of your guys?
Well,
Ah, I didn't know you'd arrived. Hi. Why don't you and I get to know one another, and the suits can take care of the business end of things, huh?
Okay, sounds good. Bill's that all right?
oh, yeah, sure. That's fine.
Okay, go get him.
Nice. Very nice. And this ship is currently on board a vessel off the Costa Rican coast.
Yeah.
We were under the impression that these weapons were stolen. Now we find out that you have made arrangements to purchase them. And it concerns us how you will make arrangements for the money. To purchase $10 million worth of military ordnance.
Mr. Sloan and I are committed to this revolution. Where we get the money is our problem.
I am severely compromised. If I fail, I will be killed. And let me tell you this, I will not die alone.
Hello? No, we're not granting interviews. No, I can't reveal his name. We're currently in negotiations. I don't know how fast the ball was. We think there must have been something wrong with the clock. That's right. Sure. Goodbye. The leak is out on you already. Mike Douglas of the Mike Douglas Show called, and I think it would be a great idea if we make the deal, we could announce it on the show.
I'm gonna be on the Mike Douglas Show? I don't believe it.
Well, they've been calling all afternoon. Listen, can you take a bit of advice from a girl who lived in Mandeville Canyon and used to grow organic vegetables?
Well, sure, go ahead, whatever you want.
Don't let them turn your head around. It can happen really easily.
Hey, I won't. I won't. Believe me, I won't. I mean, I don't take all this seriously. I mean, it's just a game, right?
Ah, it is much more than that. It's a national mania. I've seen the sturdiest ones fold under the pressure.
Mike Douglas called? For me? I mean, really? Mike himself?
Well, it was actually his producer, but they're very excited.
You know, this has been very, very strange for me, and I think probably the best thing for me to do would be to take off and get home and work on a study plan for my kids for tomorrow.
Oh, I was hoping maybe we could get to know each other a little. What's her name?
Pam Davidson.
Well, watch out for flying objects, Ralph, and welcome to the California Stars.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Now, the son is placed in escrow for 2 years and is credited back against the insurance contract at 10.5% per annum. There's also some leverage you can pick up if you sell that insurance contract back to our bank and discount the paper. Now, Mike has that payment schedule if you'd like to take a look.
Well, yeah, uh-huh. Because insurance is important. I have quite a lot myself. Of course you do.
If the Stars win, we lose our bet. We can't buy the guns.
What we gotta do is make sure that ball team loses. And then we're in business.
I think we ought to take care of that guy Hinckley. Word I get is he throws so fast they can't clock it.
All right. All right, let's take care of it.
Message from the major leagues. Stay away from the California Stars. You don't throw no pitches for that club. You got it? Yeah. This is a warning. You only get one. Then we start breaking bones.
Haven't you guys heard about Velcro?
Who are you?
Don't ask.
I just can't understand how you let him go, Ralph.
Well, it happens, Bill. What do you want me to say? Give me a break, all right? They'll be back. I promise. What do you got there?
Well, while you're fumbling around losing the bad guys, I'm negotiating, Ralph. What this is the finest player's contract in the history of baseball. And if I may say so without any modesty whatsoever, I did it without a dozen wingtip idiots with law degrees hanging over my shoulder.
Did you get that clause in there about not pitching before 3 or during school hours?
Well, Ralph, that was a real battleground there, that clause, and I hung in to the very end. But
what?
well,
Oh, boy.
some things are always lost in compromise. That's the nature of negotiation, Ralph. And frankly, I thought that the rest of the package was more important.
I'm not pitching during school hours, Bill. Now, that's that. I told you.
Well, then in that case, you're going to be in default of this agreement, and you'll be stewed and sued and tattooed. Now, before you get really steamed, Ralph, would you please just take a look at this? That's a contract.
How much am I getting paid per game, right?
Oh, boy, well, I'm glad I didn't let you handle this. You don't get paid by the game, Ralph. You get paid by the year. Without the frills, it's $3 million.
Would you be serious?
Oh, I'm dead serious.
$3 million?
Is that sounding and looking a little better to you, Ralph?
$3 million?
Uh-huh, per year. To you. My 20% commission comes off the top as your agent. I think I may give that to the Federal Agents Hospital Fund.
$3 million?
Then again, I may not. I don't know yet.
Where does it say that about $3 million?
Do you think that you might be able to bring yourself to pitch during school hours for $3 million?
Gee, I don't know. I'd have to get a substitute and
Oh, my. Woo! You did it, Bill.
Did Grant take Richmond? Bill, did MacArthur take the Philippines? Did Patton run across Germany? Now, Ralph, you know me. You know I hate to blow my own horn, but I gotta tell you, I killed him. I ate him alive. You never knew what hit him. I was so guilty. I felt I was taking candy away from little kids. I was robbing blind newsies, a whole convention of... It was wonderful. It wasn't wonderful, it was terrible, but still, Now, listen, you gotta calm down, Ralph, because you're really getting out of hand. Now, let's see. Yeah, tomorrow at noon, you have to report to the ballpark, and if you're there a couple of minutes later, earlier, you can sign the rest of the contract. And you have to get some sleep, because I'm telling you right now, they're liable to put you in tomorrow. Ralph, you're a bonus baby. And you're all mine.
Hey, Bill, thanks. Thanks, Bill.
$3 billion.
Woo! So, the French Revolution began, and the French ruling class tumbled. The royalty were all placed in a prison on the outskirts of Paris. Who can tell me the name of that prison? Rodriguez?
Wasn't that called the Paris County Jail?
The Bastille.
Well, Bastille, I was just going to say that.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you. Hey! Before you guys leave, I have an announcement to make. Some of you know that I used to pitch a little baseball when I was in college.
No kidding. Neato.
Hey, you're probably going to be reading about it in the paper, and I just thought it'd be nice if you heard it from me first. I was signed to a pitching contract yesterday with the California Stars, and I think I might be pitching against the Oakland Mets this afternoon at 3 o'clock. And I thought, if any of you guys want to come down and check out the game, I'd leave passes at the gate.
Come on, Mr. H, knock it off. What are you telling us this stuff for?
I mean, come on, Mr. H, be real. You know, cut the bull.
No, I'm telling you guys the truth. I wouldn't lie to you.
Oh, come on, where's the joke, you know? I mean, besides here.
You think I'm such a jerk? You think I can't do anything? Is that it?
No, that's not it. It's just that, I mean, you know, you never blew smoke at us before, you know? It's kind of hard to deal with.
Yeah, try impossible.
Just because I'm your teacher, Tony, doesn't mean I can't function out there, you know?
Give me a break, man.
I'm telling you the truth. If you want to come down there and check it out for yourself, I'll leave passes at the gate. Paris County Jail. When are you guys gonna give me a break, huh?
The scores, the Stars 7, the Mets 6, and Califano at the plate. You know he can always be dangerous. The count 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3. Califano is out. And we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. And with a 1-run lead, anything can happen.
I read the contract you negotiated.
Yeah.
Well, I really hadn't intended to take such advantage of Ralph.
Well, I don't think that $3 million a year is taking too much advantage, actually.
It's not cash.
Well, no. But, no, but, you know, what do you mean exactly?
Well, basically, the deal you negotiated is an insurance policy. Ralph has to die to collect it.
Would you run that past me one more time?
Yeah, in lieu of a salary, the California Stars buy Ralph an insurance policy, which pays off in the amount of $3 million when Ralph dies.
No, come on. What are you talking about? Listen, you show me where it says it in here.
All right. Paragraph 50, subsection 6, right there.
Said compensation will be deferred and held in trust. Per annum salary to be assigned to trustor. His discretion of holding account reference in subsection 6 of this agreement.
Subsection 6, that's the insurance policy. Who are you really, Mr. Maxwell? Because you don't know beans about contracts.
Just give me a second now.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. There's a line drive hit to the alley in right center field. There's nobody there. It's going to go to the wall. Lassen around first on his way to second base to throw. The headlong dive. He's there with a double.
Lucky batter.
Well, I haven't seen Mr. H on the mound yet.
I think Mr. H deserves the benefit of the doubt, you know?
You know Mr. H ain't pitching for the Stars, and that's it.
Man, forget you.
Forget me. What do you know of baseball?
More than you.
What do I know?
With 2 outs, the Mets are beginning to get to Warren, and Shorty's going to have to keep a close eye on him. This might be all. He might have to go get him pretty soon. We'll wait and see.
Put Hinckley in.
Look, Miss Dad, I run this ball club.
And I own it, Shorty. I want the new pitcher in there right now.
There's a bunt down the third baseline, a perfect bunt. Warren over, up with it. He won't have a play.
We're going to lose this game if we don't get the last out right now. Put him in. Put him in or you're fired.
It's your team.
Here comes Shorty out of the dugout, and it appears that that might be all for Warren.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Stars. Number 1, Ralph Hinckley.
Everybody has a dream when everyone's young. Looking back, we wonder about the things we could have done.
Any instructions, Coach?
Chances that we didn't take, breaks that never
I
came.
got very little to say about this
Oh,
ball.
play me, coach, I'll bring him home. Just put me in the game. And it's 1, 2, 3 strikes and you're gone. But the game goes on. The game goes
He just didn't get the message.
If he wins it, we're down to 1 game.
So Hinckley ready to go, the tying run at third base. And into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1. And that is a fastball. I couldn't even see it.
Give me another glove. Hurry up.
All right, let's play.
Hinckley once again ready to go. Here's the 1 strike pitch. Strike 2 called, and the fans are going crazy. I've never seen anything like it. We're trying to clock it up here. That ball has got to be going over 200 miles an hour. Hinckley ready to go again.
I sure would like to throw a slider right now. I sure would like to throw it. Just a slider, maybe sacrifice 30 miles an hour. I'll get it there at 170. I won't do it. Yes, I will.
And the Stars win it 7-6. Baseball has just found a new legend. With 3 pitches, this unknown named Ralph Hinckley has possibly changed this sport forever. I don't believe it.
You know, this has to be one of baseball's most incredible overnight success stories. You're teaching high school, and then one day a scout sees you pitching, and all of a sudden you're on the mound pitching for the California Stars.
Yeah. It's been pretty quick, I tell you that.
Well, how does it feel, Ralph? I mean, it's like a kid's overnight dream, what you're experiencing.
Well, it's kind of hard to put into words, Mr. Douglas. I've only thrown 3 pitches, actually. It's been kind of a quick record.
Yeah, but we get word that that pitch is so fast they can't even clock it.
Well, Mr. Douglas, I think that's kind of silly. I mean, I have a good hummer, you know, but it isn't so fast that you can't clock it.
Is this something
Ralph, is that you? That's you on TV. What's going on? I got your message last night, but I was in court, and now this morning you're on TV.
Yeah, we taped it last night. Isn't it unbelievable, Pam? I got 6 news trucks outside. The phone's been ringing like crazy. It's been a madhouse around here. I'm getting offers for TV commercials. There's a guy, he's a movie producer, he says. He wants to star me in a picture called The Pirates of 6 Rivers. And the best part of all, sit down. Ready for this? Bill got me a player contract worth $3 million a year.
Oh, honey, Bill wouldn't know a contract from a pound of blue cheese.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought, too. But, Pam, there it is right in print. under compensation $3 million.
Oh, I hope he didn't get bluffed by some phony baloney insurance clause. You know they can hide it to make it look like salary.
Well, I tell you, it is
They can.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't really matter because we're only there to find the guys who beat up Manuel Cortez. Bill says it's some kind of a betting scam or something. Pam, you wouldn't believe what happened to me yesterday. A little kid asked me for my autograph.
Oh, boy.
You know, we win this game today, we win the National League pennant.
And if you lose?
Hey, come on, with me on the mound? Hello? Pam, that's a joke.
I hope so. You know, it's not really you, Ralph. It's the suit.
Yeah, well, mostly it's the suit, but, you know, I used to pitch in college.
Is this the same guy they called Easy Hit Hinckley?
Hey, come on. I wasn't a half-bad pitcher. And, all right, so I got the suit on, but I still got to get the ball over the plate. You know, I got to hit the strike zone, Pam. Ralph! All right, I got to go. Coming! I got to go. Bill's at the door. Listen, watch me on TV. It's going to be carried nationally, all right? I love you.
Be careful, hon.
Bye.
Let me in!
Mr. Hinckley, can I have a word with you, please?
Yes, over here. The reporters will eat you alive out there. Come on, we gotta get to the park.
Hey, listen, Bill, I got a civics class at 10. I couldn't get a substitute.
You what? Civics is a Japanese automobile, isn't it? Come on, Ralph.
Hey, yeah. You know, Pam was kind of worried. She said she didn't want you to get sandbagged by an insurance policy or something that's in the contract.
What insurance? What are you talking about insurance? What is that?
Well, she says that they can word it so it sounds like an income, but in actuality, it's just a life insurance policy.
Well, there's a little insurance in there, sure. There's gotta be a little. I fought for that, Ralph. My golly. Come on, okay. Would you please get it back here? Let Mr. Hinckley get the car.
Over here, please. Mr. Gil Mason, Morning Star. We understand your fastball is as good as Nolan Ryan's.
Actually, it's a little faster.
You know what impresses me most about you, Ralph? Your humility. You don't seem to take yourself seriously.
Well, Mike, I think that I'm just a guy who got lucky, that's all. No big deal.
Don't forget to look at chapters 9 through 12. There's a quiz on Friday, and you're all invited. Rodriguez, Tony, Kyler, Rhonda, would you please stay after for a few minutes? Take a seat. Well, you guys, I feel like I'm leading a school prayer here today. You can at least look up at me once in a while when I'm talking, you know?
We're really happy for you, Mr. H, and we think you deserve it and everything. I don't know.
Yes, okay. You're gonna go out there, do your deodorant commercials, pose in your underwear in Sports Illustrated and all that stuff. Fine.
Hey, hold on a minute here, okay? Let's get something straight between us. You guys think what, that I'm gonna change? Is that it?
You know, Mr. H, you're like the first person that we ever met who treated us like homo sapiens and not like just some kind of meat that you had to sit on.
Yeah, and you got interested in what we were doing and what we think, and you cared about us, and you cared if we weren't doing our homework and stuff.
I still am, Rhonda, and I still do. And you guys still don't, by the way.
Well, that's not the point. See, the point is that it's pretty nice to have somebody around here who cares about us.
Hey, I'm not gonna change, okay?
How you gonna be a big-time athlete, posing in your underwear in Sports Illustrated, and still be the same old guy?
In the first place, I repeat, I am not going to pose in my underwear for Sports Illustrated. And in the second place, I don't see why I can't be both things. You guys ever had a dream? Something you really wanted, but you knew you could never have?
Yeah, I got dreams.
You mean like a pearl gray Porsche 911 Targa with a whale tail?
Yeah, something like that. See, baseball has always been like that for me, and I always wanted to pitch in the major leagues. And I gotta have this chance. Now, I'm not gonna desert you. And if I start to change, then you guys, you tell me about it and you straighten me out, because that's what friends are for. Okay? Is that fair enough?
Say, Mr. H, where do you get off pitching so good? 200 miles an hour, breaking a guy's hand. I mean, what is that?
Well, Tony, I don't think the ball really travels that fast. And frankly, I think I just hit the guy's mitt wrong.
As fast as Nolan Ryan, I bet.
Well, actually, it's, I think maybe it's a little
faster, huh?
Well, I think so, yeah.
Check out Jim, will you?
Ain't gonna change. You're already full of hot air.
What? What?
It's the top of the third. The score is 2-0 Mets, and Stafford will be the hitter.
I want Ralph in the game.
But the kid is green, Miss Dance.
You're already down by 2 runs. Put Hinckley in. That's an order.
Yeah. Either she's out or he's out. Take your pick.
Done.
Bill? Read me? We got problems. Miss Dance been taken.
Where are you?
I'm in her booth right now.
Okay, tune in on them if you can. I'm on the way. Here, pal. Popcorn.
Bill, I'm not getting anything. She must be unconscious.
Ralph, that's twice you've lost him. Once
Hey,
in
wait.
traffic, now in a closed building. Now, what's going on with you?
Wait a second.
That's disgusting. What are you doing? I'll buy you a hot dog.
Wait a minute. I'm getting something.
So am I. Nauseous.
I have her. She is unconscious. It is 1615 Stadium Road.
Some hot dog. Wait a minute. I'm not that hungry. Come on.
You forgot your hat.
What are you going to do about your clothes?
Well, I'll get them later. I can't go back in there now.
Check this guy.
I'd like to see the teams.
No, there's nothing to worry about. Just remember that when you come in with the hang glider, buzz center field, be sure it's the bottom of the seventh inning stretch, okay? Terrific, kid. Go ahead, take it home. Hang gliding, colorful now. Why don't you people go about your business? Who cares what you think anyway?
Oh, no.
Clean house.
Well, these guys slinked away, Bill. I'm gonna check on Miss Dance.
The Stars are down by 3 runs going into the 9th inning, and we haven't seen the rookie sensation Ralph Hinckley yet. And one can only wonder about Shorty's strategy in not using him. A loss here is the whole season, and the Stars are just 3 outs away as they come up for their last at bat.
She gonna be okay?
That should be fine, Bill.
Well, you boys are really looking down a gun barrel. Among other things, kidnapping, great bodily harm. It's really over for you. So let's have the whole scam. Who's in it with you? Huh? Come on, you got big bucks down on the Mets to win. You got a fix on the game, that's obvious. Who's involved? Who are the other stars? Who is he?
I'm his clothing designer.
Ralph.
Bill, in the interest of time, which we don't have much of, why don't I take this guy on a ride?
Oh, I think that's a terrific idea, yeah.
All right. How are you, big fella? Come on.
No. Put me down. What are you doing? Go away.
Have a seat. You're gonna love this.
greatest interrogation technique ever devised. Well, use the kitchen door.
Sorry about that.
Come on.
I gotta work on those landings, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, this is more than a gambling scam. These guys owe $10 million to a gun runner. They have a freighter sitting off the beach of Costa Rica with enough weapons to overthrow every single pro-American government in South America.
That stinks.
The Stars lose this game today. Their partner gets paid off and those guns go into action.
You gotta get back there. You gotta get in that game and win it.
By the way, Shorty Robinson is the inside man. You might want to take care of him.
It's gonna be my pleasure. Get going, kid. This is for all the marbles.
I'm on my way.
I don't believe any of this.
Here's the stretch in the pitch. Stafford is a line drive down the left field line. That is going to go for extra bases. It'll go to the wall. But Nolan around second on his way to third. Stafford to second base with a stand-up double. And here's a strange move. The pitcher's spot is up, and we have 2 outs, and Shorty is leaving Miller in there to hit for himself. Miller hasn't had a hit in a carload of at-bats. Here's the windup and the pitch to Miller. And can you believe that? Miller hit by the pitch. Miller will go to first base. They've got the bases loaded. And now let's see who Shorty sends to the plate.
Steph, wake up.
You saved my life. What happened?
I can't explain everything now. There isn't much time. Your manager is trying to throw this game now. You have to replace him right now.
What about the 9th? How long have I been out?
I want you to fire Shorty and put me in.
Coach Garcia.
Put Shorty on.
Shorty. Shorty won't come to the phone.
Tell him he's fired. Manny, you're in charge now. Put Hinckley in. Don't let Kelly go up to plate. He can't hit the ground with both feet.
Hinckley left the park. We don't know where he is.
He'll be right down.
Shorty, go from upstairs. You better pack the suitcase. Go, that's it.
Get away from me.
As far as this ball club is
Manny,
concerned.
get away from me.
There's a rhubarb going on. It appears that Manny Garcia and Shorty are almost coming to blows down there in the dugout. And here comes Ralph Hinckley running down the aisle. This is some finish to a crazy ball game.
You know, if Kelly checks in at the plate, there's no replacing him.
Just let me take that off your hands, Mike.
What's the matter with you? Nothing. That's right, nothing.
From upstairs, you know? Thank you.
Oh, Hinckley got there in time, and he'll be the bat for the Stars.
We know he can pitch, but can he hit? The Stars sure hope so.
All right, let's play ball. Come on, hit it out there, Hinckley. Let's go.
Come on, looking tough up there, looking tough. Hey, man, he is tough. All right. You know?
Well, Hinckley, the hitter, he stands in, and here's the first pitch. Strike one call over the outside corner. Good curveball.
No problem.
How's the gun running business, Shorty? I'm not running anything. What did you say your name was again? Name is Maxwell. As in FBI, you're busted, Shorty. For treason. And gun running. And spitting on baseball.
This is ridiculous. I never...
How could you do it? You of all people, how could you do it to the great American pastime?
This is a tense moment, ladies and gentlemen. Everything on the line right here.
The count is full.
Come on, protect the plate.
Here's the windup. There's a high drive hit to straightaway center field. This ball hit well. It is going, it is gone into the upper deck. No, wait, the ball's flying out of the ballpark. It's going into the parking lot. I never saw a ball hit that far before. Hinckley knocked the cover off of the ball.
The Stars win the National League pennant, and they go to the World Series.
seen for 2 days.
3 months is all it's been, Bill. And you gotta admit, I mean, I was pretty wonderful, you know? I won the pennant for those guys, and through your brilliant negotiating, I got enough life insurance for an Arab sailor.
Yeah. Yeah, well, anyway, the public's memory is very short, Ralph, and I'm gonna prove it to you, because I know about that stuff. Sports is a fickle business.
Oh, yeah. I've been meaning to ask you. Now, I know they got that Libyan freighter full of the guns, but whatever happened to Sloan?
Well, as a matter of fact, he popped up a few weeks ago.
What do you mean he popped up? Like in a lake?
Lobster trap off San Pedro. That's the joint right there.
Oh, you're tough, Al. You're real tough. But I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the beer. You ready? Here we go. Played third base for the Mets during the 60s and wrote poetry.
Ed Charles. Batting average 116.
Everybody hits 116 by you. All right. Who was the second baseman for the Cardinals in that 16-inning game with the Phillies?
That's easy. That's easy. It was,
Draw 2, please.
Two. It was,
Come on, you don't know. Come on, I got you.
Hold it. It was, I'm getting it.
And time's up. It was Fred Neese at 228. Give me a beer.
I got one for you, Al. Who hit the winning run for the Stars last season?
That's no problem. That's easy. That's easy. Let's see. Stars. Oh, yeah. It was a blonde kid. He was up just for a couple of days. Went right back to the farm right after that. At least he disappeared, anyway.
Yeah, what's his name?
Ralph something. Ralph, Hunkle.
Hinkle. Ralph Hinkle.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Wait a second. Hinckley. That's it. Hinckley.
Now, you see? What I tell you? They're already starting to forget.
But I never will. I never will, Bill. Nope, I never will.